Hey, what's happening, guys? eltonmcfall here in Montreal, Quebec on a beautiful day. I'm in the Lasalle Borough of Montreal. A little bit windy though, more than yesterday. Actually, I was here yesterday, but not in this part of Lasalle. And look, there's a park here, very long, lovely park. And look at all these do not do things. So this is a park that's legally, you're only allowed to be there between 7 a.m. and 2300 hours. No smoking and no syringes allowed either. Once again, I'm filming an area where there's a shopping cart. And then you got all these semi-detached old houses, just like where my Uncle Steve and Aunt Mary lived. Hey Grant, if you're seeing this, you know, well, this goes out to you, I guess. I've seen a few Indian folks around here because there's that temple over there. And next to a Canada Post distribution center with all those shitty Ford Transit trucks, if you can call it a truck. It's really not a truck in my opinion, it's more of a van. It's not even medium duty. It's more of like a car, basically a van made on a car chassis to me anyway. You know? What do they got back there that's interesting? No step vans. None. Zero. Bupkis. I don't even see... Oh, there's one over there. Okay. Good old Grumman step van. Anyway, I'm not going to make this very long because, yeah, since it's gotten really cold starting yesterday, it really chews up the battery there, and I don't like walking behind people and filming them, so I'm going to walk across the street here. Oh snap, what the fuck is that? Oh snap, look at that old Toyota pickup here. Oh sweet, what am I crossing here for? Shit, I want to get a look at that. Oh man, she's rusty, but she's cool. Circa, 90 something? Yeah, these are rare around these parts in the Northeast. They're all rusted to shit. And you know what I was thinking about it the other day? Those of you who know cars like me, the 4Runner, which was basically based on this body. I'll tell you something, I was looking at a Jeep Cherokee driving by one day and I thought to myself, you know what, I would take one of these 4Runners over that Cherokee any day. Look at that, the fucking guy had made like some sort of homemade patch panels over the quarters. Wow, it's weird. Maybe a little thumbnail right here, eh? Yeah, with the temple in the background. I'm really walking here, you know me, when I film these walks, it's usually spur of the moment, and I'm really walking around here for the first time. I went to get my coffee at the Timmy's on Newman Boulevard, which is a few blocks up there, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to float around here, I don't know, off of Shoshenko or whatever the street was, and I went south. So why not, go see what I can see. I thought back one time when I was with my cousin, I think my cousin Grant, and we were driving at night, I don't know if it was last fall or something, and one of those driveways of one of those semi-detached bungalows or whatever they're called, I saw a, I think it looked like a 65, 66 Plymouth Fury, I think. Anyway, we're here walking on Cordner Street. Of course, if you hear the announcement on the STM bus, I'm sure it's probably not what you're going to hear. It'll probably be more like Prochaine Cordner, you know, some stupid crap like that. Oh, speaking of the STM and their crap, there's one right there. Scrap. Man, I just took one like that, a 2010 on the 106 route. Oh my fucking god. Horrible, horrible ride. I was sitting all the way in the back end because I had to give up my seat in the front to an old lady, you know. And oh my god, what a wretched fucking... If I had been in a school bus or something, it would have been beautiful. Bouncing around nicely. I thought I saw an old panel truck. It's a container. Whoa. Yeah. You know, despite what some people say, that is a beautiful building. Very majestic. And you know what? Don't even fucking bother. Hey, I know a guy named Thierry. How about that? By the way, don't even fucking bother leaving any negative comments towards Indians and Sikhs in the temple. I don't want to fucking hear it. Whatever you write that's negative about them, I'm just going to fucking delete it. So don't even bother. Don't bother, man. My videos are maybe about hate sometimes, but not hate towards people of different colors or backgrounds. That's not what I'm about. I hate everybody equally, as I love them equally. And that's how everybody should live. Never mind what color your skin is. It has nothing to do with it. And I'll tell you something else. Indian food is my favorite food. It's awesome. Oh, look at this. Nice Beamer. Very nice. It's quite a gorgeous building though. My God, I didn't even know this was here. I've never been on this whole street completely actually. Very nice. Yeah. And then you look across the street and you have these old homes here. Look at this, built in various years, you know. It looks like 50s, 70s, 60s. What street is this? Fucking busy street there. Look at that. There's our car. That's rare. Hey Marco, that one goes out to you. I think that's what you own. It's an Impala like that. Man, these signs are so old. Look at this one. You can barely fucking read it. Rabidoo. Yeah. And what's that over there? I'm trying to think. Is that Angrignon? You know, come to think of it, if it is Angrignon, I might walk up it to Highway 20. I don't know. It's just when it's so windy and it's cold, it's the worst place to be is an open area like that, like Angrignon, the 20. Angrignon, Highway 20, I should say. Excuse me. Ooh, 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 what are you honking at, man? What's your problem? Why do fools fall in love? Oh, the 109. There's a very obscure route for yours truly. Hey, look at that. The sign of spring around the corner. There's a fucking Miata. Yeah, Miata. Looks like it's been lowered. I can't believe it. I have a large ad for that exact same car. 1989. We've already had it up on eBay, I think, for a month. I would have thought somebody would have bought it by now. They have such a huge following, these cars. They're hugely popular. I mean, here in Montreal alone in the summer, you see them all over the fucking place, it seems. Seriously. There's a good old Lexus. I believe that's an ES 250. Which reminds me of a guy I'm subscribed to. I enjoy his videos, called Hoovy's Garage. He bought one of these and cleaned it all up. And beautiful car. And actually, the thing that was cool about the one he bought, it was red. And what's really cool about that is that you see in the States, you Americans, you might not know this, but there's a lot of cars that here in Canada we have the same cars, but we're not available in those colors, or nobody ordered them in those colors. So to see one like that in red, very unusual for this part of the world. Good old Econoline E150 series in its 25th year of production. Same body style. God bless Ford for that, eh? Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And unfortunately, we don't live in life like that anymore. Yeah, that is the 626 Ford whatever. And I'm gonna have to take a piss eventually. And this is Harrigan, or Harrigan, I don't know. Oh yeah, so I went to check out, well, sort of. I went to see the St. Paddy's Day parade. Well, I didn't really go to see it. Frankly, I really went to go just see the cop cars, and specifically I knew there was going to be this restored 1990 Chevy Caprice Classic Montreal police car. It's a real thing. It's a real Montreal police car. I actually thought it wasn't, but I asked the guy, and it was just a couple of old men in there driving, and it surprised me actually. And yeah, so you probably might have seen that already. Now this is perfect. I'm coming to the end of the street here, I think. And that's great because I don't want to keep filming too much because I want to save some battery power for whatever the fuck else I see. Got a feeling I might be able to get an old car or truck somewhere here. Something that fits my criteria. What are we here? What's the street? Oh, now the streets are in English. Oh, Shirley. Shirley, you joust. I knew a Shirley once. She was my best friend's mother back in the day. Quite overprotective. Sadly. Why do birds sing so gay? Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Yeah, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, when rock and roll was hitting the scene, baby, back in the mid-50s, he had a big hit with that song in 1956. And the guy was like 13, man. So I guess you could say he was the Michael Jackson of his time, you know? Yeah. Funny, because my plan originally was to take John Campbell. All the streets are in fucking English now. It just goes to show you how bilingual Lasalle is. Anyway, I was going to take the 195 from Angrignon, float towards Lachine, maybe see if I can get a snow removal operation. But I had just missed it, so like, ah, the hell with that. I'm not waiting half an hour. So I took the scrap 106 and just playing it by ear now, just winging it. Okay, so I'm going to see how long I've been filming here. I think I'm going to stop right here. I had a feeling the streak kept going on, but like I said, I'm just going to see where I am with this shiz at the corner of. Oh man, there's some trucking company though up there. Ooh, up here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go another block because yeah, there is this. There's a trucking company here, and there's a couple of interesting trucks I think in there. I want to get a shot of that. I'd forgotten about that actually. See if I can walk a little quicker. Yeah. And by the way, I don't think there's any snow removal operations going on today. On Sundays, I'm never sure about that. Not only that, there's not a hell of a lot of snow anyways. So yeah, you see there looks like there's an excavator there. It's very industrial here. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, you see the 195 rents here. Go figure. 195, 109. Is that a Sterling? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Oh, check that out. That's trippy, eh? That's trippy. I don't even see myself in there. What the fuck? What am I, a ghost? Well, I am white as a ghost. Yeah. Pallets! Who needs pallets? Anyway, we can't see any of those trucks though. For my fellow truck lovers, heavy trucks lovers. Brave soul, man. Biking on a cold day like this. This windshield factor. Whoa, that's an old trailer though. Oh yeah. Les paysagistes. Anyway, whatever, it says landscapers. Yeah, so we've gone from residential to industrial, and there's a few sectors like that here in Lasalle, you know. Typical old sectors. Yeah. I think I'm going to stop right at the stop over there. Jeez, you know what? Maybe I should have done this on a weekday. There'd be fucking trucks galore around here. But I could always redo this. I could always redo this in the summer. Nice grass, trees, and an occasional Harley Davidson or Vespa going by. Well, I think the Vespa less, actually. That's more of really a city thing. Yeah. The average size of a trailer, the longest they are is 53 feet, such as this one should be right here. I used to unload and load these when I worked at Pure Later. Hey, look at that old Mini International. Yeah, when I worked at Pure Later there, fun job. Fuck. Jesus Christ, I'm lucky I didn't wind up on CSST. CSST is a French word for the Work and Health and Safety Board. You know. Anyway, well, that's it. Well, like I said, I'm going to conserve the battery. There's not too much else around here anyway. So, yeah. I'll smell y'all's later. Bye-bye.